Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, as we learned in the last episode about the stabilizers and the styles and the classifications, especially the classification according to the size, if it is under gauge or full gauge, and if it is place, if it is near pit stabilizer and suturing stabilizer, and how we know the type of the stabilizers. And today we will talk about an introduction about use of stabilizers to control hole deviation. Okay, sometimes we need to build the angle with a small value or drop angle or hold the angle on this value, okay, and to achieve a greater degree of control, the stabilizers are placed at a predetermined distance from the bit. So that the distance from the bit and the radial clearness at the stabilizer have a major effect on the side force of the bit and the tilt angle of the bit. At the first, the defining of the bit side force is necessary, so that bit side force is the most important factor affecting the drilling tendency, because the direction and magnitude of the bit side force determine the build, drop, and turn tendencies. Okay, if we looking here to this figure, okay, this bit tilt angle and bit or side force at the bit or bit side force is the same. And we see here it is on the high side and the force at the stabilizer on the lower side, so that the resultant force at the bit will be to build a new angle. And to learn some information about bit tilt angle, okay, bit tilt angle, the angle between the bit axis and the whole axis. Okay, this is the whole axis and this is the bit axis, so that it is the angle between them, and affects the drilling direction, because the drill bit is designed to drill parallel to its axis. And finally, the behavior of any rotary assembly is governed by the size and placement of the stabilizer. As we mentioned, the size and the placement, if it is near pit stabilizer, suturing stabilizer, and how many stabilizers we use, so that the assemblies will be drop assembly, build assembly, hold assembly. Drop assembly when the bit side force acts toward the low side, and build assembly when the bit side force acts toward the high side of the hole, and hold when the inclination side force at the bit is 0. And there are 3 ways in which the BHA may be used for directional control: pendulum principle, fulcrum principle, and bucket hole stabilization principle. All these ways, we will talk about them in details, inshallah, in the next episodes in this playlist.